Coming in. Here we go, everybody. Hey, everyone, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? So, happy Tuesday, September 25th. We are on Armed Radio, armeddigitalmedia.com, and Armed Radio Global. That is under, the Armed Radio is our mother station, and Renee has checked in. Justine Mary has checked in. Liz Nagangas McGraw has checked in. Richard Koick has checked in. Krista Piero, hi. Oh my God, so many great people are checking in. Mandar Chick Magnet. Mandar Chick Magnet. That's it, Mandar. You have been Dawn Chick Magnet now. Ryan Bristol has joined. So hi, everybody. So we want to welcome you to our show. Tonight, I have the Santoros of Paramus joining us. Now, there's been a little adjustment because depending on where you are in the country, and I think almost anywhere you are in the country, the weather is crazy. So if you're down south, you've been getting hurricanes and floods and all that stuff. So now it's coming up our way. And let me just keep checking here. Okay, Renee, you're there, honey. Renee's going to call in. John Satram has called in. Hi, John. We got to talk about getting you on the show. Krista Piero, I want to talk to you too. Maybe I can get you to call in tonight because I want to talk about the film festival that you were in this weekend. All right. So here's what happened. So I had Renee Lordi, who was a Santoro, Sylvia and Charles Santoro scheduled to come. I cooked and everything. And Renee called me about 5:30 and said, you're not going to believe this, but there's like major flooding where we are. And so I knew it was bad because I was out and about today. I had an audition downtown. I was soaked. It was crazy. But out in Jersey, they really got hit. So when I saw the pictures she sent me, and you can see them on Facebook, she posted them, there was some serious flooding coming up. So I didn't want anybody to get, come over on boats across the GW. So we decided to do call-ins instead. So Renee's going to call in at maybe in about 10 or 15 minutes. So we'll work that out. Leah Sutton is checking in. Leah, you're in Florida. Are you guys having crazy weather, or did it skip you? Billy Hess has joined in. We're talking about the weather a little bit. It's been like nuts. I know Colleen Harris, my friend Colleen Harris, she's in South Carolina, I think. Janet Littlehorn, she's a teacher friend of mine, and she's in North Carolina. They got hit really bad. Yeah, boat across the Hudson, Mandar, that's right. Irina Corneli Bergi, my cousin, has joined us. She is going to call in at the end of the show. You know, she's our family meteorologist. And what better time than tonight for Irina to call in and tell us the weather in Massachusetts. Eddie Kutu has joined us. He is my friend. He owns Blade Salon in Old Westfield, Connecticut. So hi, Eddie. How are you? And Eddie, one of the people calling in tonight is my friend Renee, and her son is in marching band out in, I think it's Bergenfield. Renee will tell us about that. And I thought of you. When I see pictures of Kyle, I think of you, Eddie, because Eddie is a big, when we were in high school, was a really big marching band guy. And so we talked about that a little bit. All right, Cliff Saunders has joined us. Oh, my God, Cliff Saunders from Canada? Cliff, happy anniversary to you and Elizabeth, your beautiful wife. I know you just celebrated an anniversary, and I love all the pictures that you were posting and all that stuff. So anyway, we want to thank everybody that comes in week after week after week. So there's a couple things that I just want to talk about tonight. I want to, first of all, happy birthday to two of my favorite people. They happen to both be born on the same day. They both happen to be musical geniuses, and I just adore them. Michael Isaacs and Nate Bucheri. They have the same birthday, and it absolutely makes sense because they're both delightful human beings. So we are starting Libra season. Anybody that knows anything about horoscopes knows Libras are wild. Some of my best friends, closest people, and people that I adore and have loved for years and years are Libras. So happy Libra season. Mandar, you were not born on the 4th of July, were you? Oh, my God. Anyway, Fernando has joined us. Hi, Fernando. All right, so it's the beginning of Libra season. Happy birthday to Michael. Dawn has called. Yes, Dawn, it's Michael's birthday today. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Michael Isaacs is at Brandy's tonight, starting at 9:30. So after you watch the show, fly over to Brandy's and tell Michael Isaacs happy birthday and that you love him. He's delightful. I don't know where Nate is tonight. He might be still traveling, or maybe he's back. And he's at Brandy's, I believe, on Fridays. Michael's there on Tuesdays and Sundays. Nate is there on Fridays. And I don't know the rest of Nate's schedule, but maybe people can type that in. All right, so I wanted to do that right off the bat. And I also want to say happy heading into the playoffs baseball season. So there's a lot of amazing stuff now. If you haven't watched baseball all season, you might want to start watching now. Hi, Cindy Nathan. Long time no see. Where you been, Cindy? I missed you. So Cindy Cha-Cha has joined us. So hi, babe. Cliff Saunders is saying my mom's was today. Oh, today is, and Lizzie's is tomorrow. Oh, so Cliff, you are surrounded by beautiful Libras. Kia Nelson has joined us from Philly. How you doing, Kia? And Mandar, happy birthday, Michael Isaacs. Yes, so we're talking about Libras. Libra season has begun. Libra season goes all the way, I think, to October 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. So if you know anybody whose birthday is between now and then, they're wild people. A lot of them are in the entertainment business. They love shoes. I can tell you that. And they love nice things. Penny James is a Libra. My friend Rue is a Libra. A lot of that stuff going on. So, okay, also baseball season is upon us. I mean, not is upon us. The playoffs we're at the cusp, right? We're beginning. The end of the full season. Hi, Anthony Borelli. How are you? Back to baseball. That's right. So it's the end of the season, going into the playoffs soon. So a couple of teams have already clinched, but there's so many tight races. So let me see. The Red Sox, my team, have clinched the AL East and right now, and they still have, I think, 8 more games to play. They're at 106 wins. That is a record. So they just tied a couple of days ago. They tied their all-time record for most games won in a season, and I think they just beat it yesterday. So that's like an amazing feat. Just an amazing team we have this year. Also, the Astros, who were the World Series champions last year, my friend Stephanie Lane's team, the Astros have clinched their division, and that's the American League West. Also, I believe has Cleveland clinched, or, I mean, they're probably going to clinch it, right? So Cleveland is American League Central. In the National, the Braves I think they did clinch it, and that is the National League East. The Cubs, National, I don't know if they've clinched it yet, but I believe they're probably going to clinch it. So the National Central Division. And then neck and neck, literally half a game, the Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies are neck and neck. So I have no idea what's happening. And I know my friend Leo Rodriguez, his team are the Dodgers. So I'm pulling for them. But then Ryan and the CT, they're out in Colorado. So, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. So the race you want to watch is they're out National League, maybe West. Yeah, I would think that's it. Now, wild card, if anybody can type that in, I know the Yankees and I believe the Oakland A's are vying for that. Although maybe the Yankees are already in it. Can somebody, if anybody, maybe Anthony Barilli knows about this. Anthony, let me know have they clinched that wild card yet? So I don't know, but there's a lot of really good baseball right now. I think today a lot of teams yes, okay, they clinched. The Yankees did, right, Chris DiPiero? So they are in the wild card. Are the Oakland A's in, or did they beat them out? What's happening there? Yeah, the Yankees clinched. Okay, thank you, Anthony Barilli and Chris DiPiero. So this is going to be a most exciting playoff. I mean, like nail-biter playoff season, because a lot of teams that won their divisions, they were great in the division, but really games wise, they weren't so up there. So we'll see. Like for instance, the Yankees clinched the wild card, but they had so many more wins than say like the Cleveland Indians or even maybe the Astros. I'm not sure, but they were really high up there this year. So, and a lot of these new managers are up for manager of the year, like Alex Cora, who is the manager of the Boston Red Sox. He's a young guy. And also Boone. He is a new manager. So there's a lot of, and there's another one, I can't remember, but I was looking at all the young managers. There's a lot of young managers. The Angels have clinched a playoff spot. Thank you, Kyle de Blasio, but they didn't have that many wins. The Angels, did they beat out the Dodgers? No. The Angels are in the East, right? Okay. All right. So there's a lot going on. So that's baseball talk right now. All right. You know what I think we're going to do now? So, and Chris DePiero, they have home field. Okay. Chris DePiero, maybe in about 15 or 20 minutes, I would love you to call in quickly and tell us how the film festival went. So I'm going to have Renee Lordi is going to call in first. And then we're going to have Sylvia and Sylvia Santoro and her husband, Charles, they're going to call in and we're going to talk a little bit. And then maybe we'll have Chris call in and then we'll finish the show with my cousin Rena, because I want to get everybody in. And listen, the rain does not stop. What's the story with Maria? Do you understand? Our guests may have been flooded out, but the show will go on. And I also cook delicious food, which we'll talk about later. And so, of course, I'm going to eat it. Kyle, let me see. Everything's going by so fast. Okay. All right. Yeah, Renee, why don't you call in right now? We'll have Renee Lordi, who is a Santoro, call in. We'll talk up to Renee. And then, yeah, she's going to call in any minute, and we'll go from there. So we have a lot to cover tonight. I'm also going to talk about some of the new stuff that's happening on Broadway. All right. So there's Renee. Let me put her on speaker. Renee, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
I'm great, honey. Now, I'm going to ask you, only because I have the AC up, I'm going to ask you to speak a little bit louder when we get you closer.
Okay.
So you've started school already. Renee is a teacher, by the way.
I did.
So you started school already.
Ago.
And
I did.
you are in the same school now, or you've switched schools?
No, I'm still in the same school. Next year, I should be back in the middle school, actually 2 middle schools, teaching theater.
Okay.
They're developing a theater program for middle school, and I'm going to head it and run it.
Wow. This is a new development, right?
Totally new. I was a 6th grade teacher for 9 years teaching ancient history and American history, and then I moved to 5th grade and I teach every subject.
Is that true?
Now, yeah, literally I teach every subject. And this year, on top of teaching every subject, they threw health at us.
Wow.
So now I have to teach health on top of everything. So I am welcoming this change.
Now, this was what made you, because you've been teaching for at least 20 years now, right?
Yes, this is now my 21st year in Dumont.
Wow.
New Jersey. I'm out in Jersey.
Okay, I know you're out in Jersey, and those pictures that Renee posted, if you guys go to my page where I talked about Renee and her parents being on the show today, and then Renee sent me these pictures so is it still flooding? Has the rain stopped at all?
The rain finally eased up, but I think it's not done yet.
Is it receding a little bit? Or, I mean, your basement isn't flooded, is it?
No, thank God. I keep checking.
Okay.
And I keep going down there. I have the humidifier on, and no, it's just around me.
Yeah.
Thank God my block isn't bad. It's just around me that I'm like, I need to be careful.
Yeah.
And then, like, the major streets around me are closed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
I mean, when you called, I knew it was bad because I had been out and about in it. But then when I saw those pictures, I really got it. So
yeah, it was bad. I'm disappointed. We were all looking forward.
I know, and I made it.
And I wanted the fake chicken.
I
Other
know.
than the chicken and
Well,
salad.
because I said to you, what do you guys want to eat? Because I was going to make like clams with linguine. I mean, linguine with clam sauce. But you said, nah, I'm not really, that's not really my thing.
I'm not a clam person.
That's okay. And then you said, how about chicken, little grilled chicken? I was like, that sounds delicious. So I made it
No,
especially
I'm
for
sorry.
you. I know. Well, listen, you can't stop nature, can you?
No.
There's nothing you can do about it. So now let me ask you, what made you decide to go the route of teaching theater?
Theater. Okay, so number one, they're starved. The kids are starved for the arts.
Right.
They only get the arts in high school. So when I get them in the younger grades, they're so excited to do a reader's theater. I mean, I always do the Charles Dickens play, and the kids are so excited. They're excited to
Yeah,
be the
yeah.
narrator. They're like, please, can we be the narrator? And I'm like,
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to
So-
stop you for a second because Renee was very excited about saying Leo Rodriguez. And you know who has joined us
oh,
now?
he's on?
Yes,
He's
she
on?
was working on her
Right.
Leo. Okay, so watch. Now, guess who's joined us now?
Okay.
You have to say it.
Okay. Leo Rodriguez.
Very good, Renee. So Leo Rodriguez has joined us. Also,
I've been practicing though for him.
I can't believe that. Leo, can you believe that? Renee has been practicing. I'm going to scroll down here. We have a lot of people that have joined us. Louis Goldberg, Sylvia has joined us. Your mom's joined us. Julie Gus Schneider. Hi, Julie. Talking about teenage kids that are talented. Julie's kids are very talented. Sig De Miguel has joined us. Isabella Raskowski, that's my cousin Marisa. Rachel Pierce, oh my goodness, so many. Gene Simpson Dunn, well, these are all theater people. Okay, so Renee, so you said, what Renee was
So here's
talking
why
about.
I decided to do it.
Okay,
So here's actually a story about my son
yes.
who really encouraged me to go after what I wanted.
And how old is Kyle now?
I'm 46. I'm 46, and I'm pretty set in my ways. But he was in 7th grade at the time, and we lived in Waldwick. And he's like, Mom, I want to be in Bergen County Honors Band. I said, okay. So we tried out, and he didn't make it.
Okay.
So I said, okay, Kyle, we could, play for fun. And he plays the euphonium, which is a mini tuba.
Yeah, and it's also not an instrument that most kids would pick up, right?
No, it's more on the rarer side.
Yeah.
So I said, okay. And he goes, but Mom, I want to be the first kid from Waldwick to ever make an honors band.
Wow.
I said, okay. So he goes, Mom, I want to try out for region band. Now this is 3 times as harder. And I said, okay. So besides working with a teacher, I got him a tutor.
Wow.
And needless to say, I would love to say he made it, but needless to say, he got blown out of the water.
Wow.
So
that's how
again, I
hard
said,
this
Kyle,
is.
Right. So I said, Kyle, it's okay. We could play yet again for fun. No, Mom, I want to be the first kid. I said, okay. So now 8th grade comes along. He has 2 tutors and works with a teacher, and the Bergen County auditions come around. And not only did he score first chair,
Wow.
he was second in the whole entire county.
Wow.
Yeah. Then he made region band. He was second chair for that. And then he tried out as a freshman for Bergen County Band, which is hard. He's going up against seniors. And he made that.
That's amazing.
So it's like, you know what? I have a kid here that's not giving up on what he truly wants.
Right.
Why should I give up on what I truly want?
Isn't that
And
wonderful?
I've always loved theater. I went to school originally to be a creative dramatics teacher, but in New Jersey, they cut all those jobs.
Wow.
So I went along a different route. And I'm like, you know what? Now they're bringing it back. And I'm like, I'm doing it. I haven't taken a test since 1994.
Yeah.
I really prepped for it, and I passed, and now I'm going to be getting that job.
That
So
is
I'm
amazing.
really
And
excited.
also, you guys have a new governor now. So,
We do.
yeah, I
We
think
do.
things are going to get better.
Who's more for the teachers. He's
Yeah.
definitely more for the teachers than our past governor.
And that's Phil Murphy, right?
Yes.
Phil Murphy, and he's a Democrat. So thanks, Phil Murphy, bringing that stuff back. And also, I want to talk about now, Kyle. He's in Bergenfield Band right now, right?
Right. So we moved. 'cause
Yep.
Because Kyle is a big music person. He's not into sports. I said he was the kid on the baseball field who would like run in and yell "Hi, Mom" while running in or dancing in the outfield.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't for him. He tried every sport. God knows the poor kid. And it just wasn't for him. And
but that's why music is so great.
He really found his niche. And
Yeah.
he said, this is my peanut butter to my jelly. Like, this is it. And he goes, I found where I fit in. And if you see all those pictures of him online, the only time he really smiles is when he's in band.
He's so happy when he's in band.
He loves it.
So happy. And I'm so proud of him. And you tell him that. And also, don't they have an event this weekend? What's the big event at the Bergenfield?
Okay, so I moved to Bergenfield in literally like 2 months. Okay, yet again, I'm trying to learn from my son. I said, Kyle, if you want to be involved, if you want to make friends, since we're in a new town, be involved. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to take my advice. So I became involved. So I am running a band festival.
Wow.
I've never run something this big ever. I said, I feel like I'm planning a wedding, but I could still eat because I have no dress fittings.
Oh my God.
It's pretty big. We have 8 phenomenal bands coming. I mean, I planned literally everything down to a T. And I'm so excited because we're walking in, and it's a U.S. Bands event. We're walking in, we're already in on the profit side.
That's really fantastic. And my friend,
really
my friend Eddie Kutu, who joins us every week, was a big band guy growing up. So that's what I was talking about, Eddie, when you joined us, because I remember going with Eddie, and all of us would just follow Eddie around to all these band events, and it was so exciting. I love this stuff. It's like really amazing. So I
know what's funny?
Yeah.
Is watching my mother. When you talk to my mother.
Yeah, well, she's going to call in after you.
This was her alma mater. So we moved to her alma mater. So
I love this.
Sam will be performing, and she'll be standing up. She doesn't care who's behind her.
I can't wait.
Up.
So she's going to call in now. So we'll start the conversation with that.
Okay.
All right. So Renee, thank you so much for calling in. I'm sorry that you guys are getting flooded out over there.
Oh, you're welcome, and I hope to see you soon.
Yes, honey. And I love you, and I'll see you soon.
Keep practicing my Leo Rodriguez.
Everybody do it. Oh my God. We're going to start something big. This is big. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, honey. All right. So that was Renee. Renee called in. Now Sylvia is going to call in any second. And Sylvia is Renee's mom. And we're gonna start with talking about the band. So Sylvia, why don't you call in here? All right. So in the meantime, let me just check. Everybody else was checking. Peter Ianello has checked in with us. Meg Peg Gallagher. Speaking of marching band, Meg, when I was in high school, I think you were in Color Garden, Meg, and aren't your kids are very involved, I think, in band, right? So, okay, here's Sylvia. Hold on. Hi, Sylvia. Let me put you on speakerphone, honey.
Okay. Hi, Maria.
Hi, sweetheart. And just raise your voice a little bit so we can, I'm going to put you on the microphones. Okay, honey. How are you? How's the weather out there? Pretty bad, right?
Yeah, it's not a very good day. I'm so disappointed we weren't able to be with you tonight.
I know. I really wanted you to be here. But listen, this has happened to us a few times. And sometimes on my end. I mean, do you remember that one time that you cooked eggplant for me? And I was supposed to come out, and then Judy was not feeling well. Remember, she ended up in the emergency room. This was a couple years ago.
That's right. That's right.
So sometimes these things happen. What are you going to do?
Don't work out, but it's disappointing. I was looking forward to seeing you and hearing all about Italy. Your trip looked amazing.
Yeah, well, we could definitely talk about Italy, but first I want to talk about Renee was telling us about Bergenfield and Kyle being in marching band and how great he's doing. And they have this huge event this weekend. And I heard that it's also your alma mater.
It is.
So
it is the Juilliard of band.
It's the Juilliard. And did you know who else went there? Darius Frowner. You know my friend Darius Frowner, who's
yes, I do.
Yes, he went to Bergenfield, and he said everything he learned about being a musician and the musical director that he is now, he learned there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, of course, I was, in the band in the 60s, and it was very different. But Bergenfield was always noted for the wonderful band that they had. I actually think that the band today in Bergenfield is even better than when I was in school.
Well, when schools have a certain standard, they usually keep it, and if they have a reputation for that, that's
so. In Bergenfield, it's an honor to be a part of the band.
Yeah,
and it's a family, and that really worked out very well for Kyle. He fit right in, and he felt, he feels like he belongs, and he's doing something that he truly loves, and he excels in it. So I'm, of course, thrilled because it's my school, and my field. So it's quite exciting to watch him when he's on that field.
Yeah, and he looks so happy. I see a lot of my friends' kids are singers or musicians, and I always think like, everybody's good at different things. Some kids are jocks, some kids are brainiacs, and whatever it is. But like, if you find music or the arts, you're going to fit in. Everybody's fits in somewhere. Like most kids, I think, and most adults always feel like they don't fit in everywhere. But when you find a community of people that think like you do and celebrate the same things, there's no way for you to lose. It's a win-win.
Yeah, no, both my children were involved with the music department and theater, and they did very well with it, and it was very happy, and it was always a nice group of kids that they were involved with. Yeah,
and Chuck, who your son Chuck, who is my friend, I met him first, and then you guys adopted me, and I always say you're my Italian family away from my Italian family. I've spent many a holiday with the Santoros of Paramus. Many more to come. Now listen, absolutely. I want to talk to you for a second about Italy, because I loved it, and you guys had been there before me.
Yeah,
I loved it. Now the only thing I wanted to talk to you about, what did you think of the Vatican? Tell the truth.
I've been to many countries, and every country has their own churches. And I think there's only one Vatican. I think and if you're a Catholic, I think everybody should see it.
Well, I got to tell you, the gaudiness of it and the over the top of it was like a little like, when I think about like all that money going in there, and so I walked out with a little bit of a a bad taste in my mouth. But then the Pope appeared in the window and addressed the crowd, and he was so sweet.
Oh, he's very sweet.
Isn't he? He's just so sweet, and I got this like warm feeling that came over me, and I was like, okay, all right. There's this balance, but I loved Rome. I loved Rome. I just thought it was incredible. Did you go to the Colosseum?
We did.
It's so spooky, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Did you go to any other city besides Rome?
We went to Rome, we went to Tuscany, and then we went to Milan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Tuscany I've never been to, but I have been to Milan.
Yeah, Milan's a little fancy schmancy for me, but it was still beautiful. And
it's more like New York.
What, honey?
It's more like New York, I think, Milan.
Yeah, it's a little bit like San Francisco too, like some of the, But now we're gonna go back hopefully, and go to the Amalfi Coast, Naples, Florence. I'm like, I got the bug,
Yeah, absolutely. I've been there 3 times, but I'll go another 3.
Yeah, there's just something about it, right?
Yes, and I've been to many countries, but I always, go back to Italy. It's my favorite.
Well, that's the mother country, right?
Yeah. Oh my God! And the food. Did you love the food?
Are
Maria?
you kidding me? I didn't know what to do with myself. What was your favorite thing that you would eat when you were there?
When I would wait to go into the Vatican, I would get a panini with fresh mozzarella and prosciutto, and they would warm it up.
Unbelievable, right? The mozzarella and the prosciutto is to die. How about the tomatoes?
Yeah, the tomatoes, even the pizza. they call margarita.
Yeah.
I love their, and I love their sauces. They're all very light.
And the
I
gelato.
and the gelato was delicious.
But I got to tell you something, and I don't know if you agree with me, and a lot of people might get mad, but I actually like the cannolis in New York better than the cannolis in Italy. Did you?
I don't know if I had a cannoli when I was there. I had a pasta chop when I was in Naples, and that was the best.
That was really good. You know what it is about the cannolis in Italy? And I was talking to somebody, they don't add as much sugar as we do, and I think that might be it.
Oh, okay.
It's a little more, but that's the only thing. I mean, they were delicious, and God knows I ate one every day, but
Of course.
I had to. But I got to say, for my money, Rocco's on Bleecker Street down in the Village is still my favorite cannoli.
Well, I have never had one, so I'll have to try that.
That's where we're going next time. We'll go to Spaghetto's for Italian food, and then we'll go to Rocco's, okay?
That sounds like a plan. Would you like to say hello to my husband?
I would love to say hello to your husband. Put him on. Charles! Charles!
Yes.
Hi, sweetheart.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. You're the only Boston Red Sox fan that I love.
I know. And, well, I was going to say you're the only Yankee guy that I love, but I also love Chris DiPiero. As much as he drives me crazy, but I do love him very much. So, hey, listen, the Yankees are unbelievable this year. I mean, unbelievable. So it's going to be a really amazing season, playoff season. So
Hopefully they can get past that first game and then play Boston again.
well, who are they play? Who would they play first? I don't even know. I guess I'll have to ask Chris.
I don't know.
They don't.
Probably Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland maybe, right?
The home advantage right now. They're winning 8-2, I think.
Wow. Yeah, this is a tight race.
It is. I gotta ask you something.
What? Speak. Just raise your voice, though, Charles.
What?
Raise your voice a little bit.
I was gonna say Tony and Tina's wedding.
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
That was amazing. Now, let me just fill in the audience. So this is what happened. Charles Jr., who we call Chuck, who is their son, pulled together this amazing surprise party for his dad, her dad's 70th birthday, and got all of us actors to play roles in Tony and Tina's wedding. We did it in New Jersey. And he told his dad, because the actor that played Mr. Nunzio, who is one of the main characters that plays the dad, was sick or couldn't do it. So he had to go on and learn this role. So you had to learn this, and you were fooled up until the show actually started. Oh my! Until that day.
Got the script in the mail. Started reading it, underlining everything. I've seen Tony and Tina's wedding probably 20 times with different actors playing different parts, including my son and you.
Yeah.
And that day you played
Mrs. V. I played your nemesis.
Yes. I have pictures of us. It was unbelievable. People didn't know what they were coming to.
No, they had no idea, and you didn't know.
Was it a play? They didn't know, and I didn't know until the last minute when I started seeing the actors coming off the bus.
Yeah.
I said, my God, it's a good thing I read the script.
Yeah, we really all of us really pulled it off that day, because a lot of us had never played the roles that Chuck assigned us to. We just kind of got those scripts and winged it, but we did it. That was a wonderful, wonderful thing.
But I got to tell you, the biggest act was my wife. She kept everything a secret till that day.
Unbelievable.
I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it, what she did.
Yeah,
it was just a great 70th birthday. Everybody who was there had a great time. They still talk about it to today.
Yeah, your Navy buddies were there, right?
Some of my fishing buddies, a lot of people, my counterparts in the insurance business, all that.
And now listen, didn't you make the cover of a fishing magazine recently?
Oh, yeah.
You're a big fisherman, right?
It was called The Autumn Years. I made it. Me and my fishing buddies were in it, stuff like that. We had some pictures of the office. It was really good.
Yeah, that was amazing. Well, listen, I love you so much. I love you both. And thank you for calling in. I really wish you could have been here, but what are we going to do, right?
I know. Well, hopefully we'll see you soon, Maria.
Yes, honey, we will. We'll go out to
Take a
eat.
rain check.
What, honey?
I said we'll take a rain check.
Yeah.
We'll come back in the time.
Yeah, we will have to take literally a rain check.
Yeah.
All right, right?
No more rain.
No more rain. All right, listen, I love you both, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?
I love you, Maria.
All right, love you too, honey.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so those were the Santoros of Paramus. Sylvia and Charles and Renee, she called in first. So I really, really wanted to have them on so badly tonight, and I made all this delicious chicken. And you know what? As my mother used to say, no matter how much technology we have, God is still in charge. The weather. So anyway, let me keep checking in on who's calling. Ryan Madigan has checked in. Oh my God, Christy, I can't believe it. Get over here.
On Facebook Live.
Oh my God, this is Kristen Piero. I was just going to tell you to call in. I can't believe this. Come and sit with me. Let me move this.
No.
Come here. Come here. Oh my God.
I
This
was
is
like,
so
she
exciting.
has chicken?
You had to. I love that you get, because of course he has keys to my apartment.
I was heard of the
love you.
keys.
Oh my God. I love you so much. And Rizzo is with us tonight.
Oh, it looks like we're dating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So listen, you got to tell me, because I was going to have you call in. You got to tell me about the film festival. Come closer. Come closer.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Oh my God.
Tell me about the film festival.
The
What
Golden
happened?
Door Film Festival, International Film Festival. I keep on forgetting it. It was this past weekend. It was fantastic. I mean, Michelle Savino and Bill Savino.
Are they Sorvinos? Are they related to?
They are. They
Yeah?
are. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
There is a bloodline that runs, and they created this
Film
great
festival.
Hudson County, New Jersey Film Festival at the Lowe's Theater in Jersey City, a historic theater down there. I don't know if you ever been down there. Right?
I've been past it when I was Ubering.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're both Uber drivers, by the way.
Lyft.
Oh, you're a Lyft guy.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
well,
true.
you know,
Yeah, you kind of went up like a
Right.
little bit. So like you're better than me now, right? You're a little better than me.
Never,
Yeah,
never.
yeah.
I
Well, that
couldn't.
means you have 5 seatbelts. I only have 4. I can't be a Lyft driver. You know that.
No,
That's
I
the
didn't
rule.
know that. Really?
You got to have 5. You have to have 5 seatbelts.
I got them. Yeah, I got the
So
one.
wait, did you get an award or something?
No, I'm a judge in the film festival.
Okay.
And I was watching all these movies, and I have my own movie. So I noticed that the movies were being selected for the film festival, and all the slots were being filled and everything. And then once everything was accepted and stuff, I said, Michelle, I have a movie. I was wondering if there was a slot available to just screen it.
Really?
And she found a slot for me.
Oh,
So I
my
really didn't want to
God.
keep anybody out of the festival if there was something at the end.
Right.
And I had a slot, and we had a great time.
But I saw the pictures. That gala was huge.
Yeah. It was
How many
huge.
films were submitted? I mean, how many films made it?
Oh, over 100, I think. There were
Really?
5 different venues, tons of short films, from student films to comedies, feature films, music videos, animation. And then they give awards for best actor and actress. It's really top notch.
And what
You know.
is this new American Dresser thing? I want to
Okay.
talk about that.
Yes, my friend Carmine Cangelosi of beautiful Long Island wrote this screenplay years ago. He told me about it. He was trying to shop it around. Sure enough, he shopped it around and met a few investors. Billy Joel is a consultant on the movie.
What is it about? Long Island?
It's about a guy who drives from Long Island out to Pacific Northwest on his motorcycle.
Wow.
He wants to take one more trip, kind of. American Dresser. Tom Berenger is in it.
And you're in it too.
And I'm in it too. So he called me and said, hey, there's a role for a douchebag. Why don't you come up to... Yeah.
So you play.
I look like I do now. And my line was...
Is that like
What?
that's a douchebag look?
I don't know.
No,
I
you're
just- I felt-
adorable.
Yeah. So I think my line was, get the fuck out of the car, you piece of shit. And I pull it.
Now we're gonna go.
rating.
Jimmy has to give us an explicit rating because you said that.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, man, it was a family show with the Santoros
I
of
keep
Paramus.
forgetting. Oh, in fact, Mr. Santoro called me and he said, you better get down there. And whatever he says, I do. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's
So
one of those,
you fought the rains
Yeah.
down in Africa.
Well, I live right across the bridge.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
could have walked here. to
Yeah,
tell you the truth.
you're an Inglewood guy now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Wow.
Yes, so it was very exciting this past weekend. Had it screened there, and I got to see all these great student films. I'm a teacher in Jersey.
Did you
and
start teaching yet this year?
I did.
Well, I start tomorrow.
Yes, with the great Greg Askeles and Rob Meyer back in.
You're teaching with Greg, both of those guys?
Yes, the media arts department.
Oh my
Mad.
God.
Yes, we're mad.
All right. So listen,
Yes.
you know who's going to call in, and you have given her a hard time in the past, but my cousin Rena is calling in now because she's doing the weather report. She is our family meteorologist. So do you think you can not throw the Yankee Red Sox thing at her? Because now after we go off camera, I'm going to beat you up for what you did to my bobbleheads.
I brought my own. I didn't even
Where's
touch
your-
yours. I brought my own.
Where's your-
I have my own
Where are they?
Red Sox bobbleheads. I never
Yo,
really took yours
really?
off the shelf. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
You think I would touch your bobbleheads?
Listen, by the way, congratulations. Your Yankees have made the
Oh,
playoffs.
come on. You want me to say congratulations to the
I said congratulations to you.
That's right. We'll see you in Boston,
Yeah.
FF.
Yeah, we'll see you there. We'll see you. All right, Rena is calling in.
Oh,
Be
boy.
nice now. Behave yourself. This was a surprise visit. Oh my God, Rena, hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Hi, cousin Rena Berge.
Go Yankees.
Hi, honey.
Oh no, have you seen who broke into my apartment?
I was by there last week with the bobbleheads. I mean, he was destroying everything.
Yeah, I know. He made a mess. And now he's trying to tell me that those were his Red Sox bobbleheads that he brought in. Like anybody believes that load. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, no. I think we have the footage. We have the
Yes, we do have the
No,
footage.
that was all off camera. I made sure. Believe me, it was calculated.
I can't believe it. Rena, fill us in. Rena is, by the way, our family meteorologist. Rena is going to fill us in on the weather. We know that it's rain. It's come hell or high water in Jersey.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's crazy, right? We'll have to talk about this. What's happening in Massachusetts?
Hard and fast. That's why everything is flooding. No, Massachusetts is actually scattered. So there's
Scattered showers.
tonight. Yeah.
Has anything flooded out there?
Not today. It's been raining all day, but I think at
It's
a slower pace.
okay.
Tonight we'll see what happens.
All
Last
right.
week, exactly a week ago, even Montville Ave in Stoneham flooded.
Wow, really?
Something that never happens. Yeah.
Montvale Ave in Stoneham is like a big street, and that's where the Montvale Plaza is, where many, many, many weddings.
How about Faneuil Hall?
You know what? You are so resentful of the but. Did you hear he's making fun of Faneuil Hall now? What the hell's wrong with him?
Faneuil Hall, or whatever the fuck he is. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Oh my! Now another explicit that Jimmy has to put on.
Sorry, James.
You're ruining the show. You know, he broke into my apartment. I'm in the middle of doing my show, and I hear like jingling keys, and then that's it.
I think we have we have footage of this.
We have footage. Yeah.
There's no getting around it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And I didn't even clean the apartment because after the Santoro said they weren't coming, I thought, well, secretly I was relieved because I didn't have to clean the apartment. You know, I'm not a big fan of bursting into a cleaning thing, you know.
And you had to cook all that chicken. I saw you meticulously turning every piece of chicken.
I did. I made this delicious chicken, which I'm going to have to talk about after in a little while. And Chris was nice enough to offer to help me eat it.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Because there's nothing worse than wasted food.
Well, it wouldn't be wasted, trust me. But yes, Chris said, I saw the chicken and I wanted to come help you eat it.
That's the only reason. Selfish reasons.
Yeah.
Single guy. Yeah.
Single guy. You're single again? I thought you were dating. What happened to the Colombian girl? Didn't you have a Colombian girlfriend a half a second ago?
Oh my God! You know what? I broke my phone for like a week, and something happened, and I think it's over.
Oh, all right. Okay, so you're single again. Girls, he's available.
Oh, yeah.
When he's on the show, he's always going to say he's single.
Not
With
always.
video proof.
Well, no, I know he has to do that, but now I think he really is single again.
Okay.
All right. Well, Rena, thank you for calling in as always. What? She didn't want?
I thought she was going to give the weather, but you just
She did give the weather. She
All right.
said it was scattered. You're not
No
listening.
temperature. No, it could be
All right,
scattered showers, 112.
Rena, what's the temperature? He wants to know, like he really cares. But anyway.
It's for him to be high, like 50. supposed to be muggy tomorrow. Right now it's about 70.
70.
So
Okay.
It's going to be like 80 tomorrow.
Like 80.
Which is going to be like, muggy.
Yeah, it's
don't like
still
it.
humid, but it's crazy. It's fall. You
I
know.
know. And Ron told me today that my husband Ron is, as you know, is a mail carrier, so he was out, and I said, "How was it out there?" And he said it was raining buckets, and he said he got a concussion.
He got a concussion.
Raining buckets.
Oh no,
So
no, that's not. But yeah, okay, all right. What are we gonna do?
you know,
I know his humor. All right. You know what? I was missing his. He laughs afterwards, so I was missing the laugh. He actually laughs at his own jokes. That's the best part.
Most Boston Red Sox fans.
You know what? Chris is so jealous right now.
No.
All right. Well, listen, Rena, thank
we're
you.
gonna replay that. We're gonna replay that footage, and we're gonna see the bobblehead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, like the Zapruder film. Study
Besides,
it.
Sylvana will vouch for.
Oh, Sylvana was
She'll
so-
throw you under the bus in a half a second. I know she will. Sylvana is with us now. Hi, Sylvana. She's so cute. Sylvana was all dolled up for the film
Oh
thing.
my God! You should have seen her at the closing night party.
Yeah, she was.
She wore her.
She was almost naked, right?
Rob Myers said she stole a curtain down from the theater and put it on. It was very beautiful red velvet dress.
Yeah.
Very
Sylvana.
curvy.
Rena, next time you come to visit, you have to meet these wacky friends of mine.
Absolutely. Wait.
All right.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Love you, honey. Bye.
Go Yankees!
Oh, unbelievable.
Don't talk.
Oh, sorry. Oh, she snuck
I
it
didn't
in.
hear it.
All right.
Yes.
So let's say Sylvana has joined us. Sylvana, I don't know if I got to tell you, honey, but thank you for running the show while I was away and keeping an eye on this rascally rabbit. Lynn Portis has joined us.
I mean, who's better than Lynn Portis? Nobody.
Nobody.
Beautiful.
So Lynn wrote the music for Miami or Bust a Hoboken Bet, right?
Yeah.
She
what
put the whole
amazing
in Hoboken.
experience with her, where she just watched the scene and she stood in front of her synthesizer and just made the music up as we watched the movie. It was amazing.
amazing.
It
And
was
that
amazing.
music was so good. The songs were funny, but the underscoring was so amazing.
Yeah, I told her I wanted an Italian Benny Hill sounding, and she came up with this dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. It was so funny, and it's played out.
It's
through the
exactly
whole
what it
chase
was,
through
Italian Benny
Washington.
Hill. Exactly.
Uh-huh.
All right, we have reached the part of our show called Go Ahead.
Oh my
no,
God!
no. How many
I'm
times?
so sorry.
How many
I
times?
wrote it down during my
No,
show.
you don't even have to write it down. It's go ahead. Keep eating. Now do it.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead.
Keep eating. All right. So this is what we have. Now I did this because this is what Renee's request. And I made little plays because I thought it was just me, but now let me show it first. All right. So this is it smells good. The delicious chicken that I kind of pan fried, sauteed today. So here's what's in here. Of course, garlic. You have to start with that. Extra virgin olive oil. Then I put chives, parsley, oregano, white wine, lemon.
Holy moly!
Holy moly. It's
Healthy.
absolutely delicious. Right, but it's healthy. Okay? And then we're going to have that. I got a whole thing of it. And I have a huge thing of salad there. I made a salad of romaine lettuce, little baby grape tomatoes.
Mm,
Delicious, right? English cucumber.
mm.
All right? That's the long one.
Yeah.
That's the long cucumber, not the little ones. There's the baby ones and there's the long one.
Right.
Okay, so
I've been
the
called the Irish cucumber.
have you?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Something I didn't know about you. Something I really didn't need to know about you. Okay, so the Irish cucumber,
Yes.
the English
Or the
cucumber.
zucchini, if I.
It looks like a zucchini, and then just white onions and my favorite Sicilian olives.
They look beautiful.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put some red wine vinegar
Holy
and extra
smokes.
virgin olive oil, little salt and pepper. You and I are gonna
Extra
hit this.
virgin. Wow.
Yeah, and you know what I have in the freezer, which I didn't take out for dessert, but it's in the freezer, is delicious raspberry sorbet.
Oh my
So
God.
that's what
So
we're having.
good.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right.
So lucky.
So now let's check. Oh my God, Mandar, chick magnet. Okay,
I heard.
we're starting a new thing now. So we have Leo Rodriguez, right? And then we have Gina Savino. Oh my God, did Gina join us yet? I don't know if I saw
She didn't
Gina.
watch the show that
I can't believe it. Gina, are you not on the show?
That Silvana said something.
Silvana said something. Let's see what Silvana.
Happy stars, rainbows.
No, stop! Don't make fun of Silvana. Do you hear him? Love you guys. See, that's beautiful. And actually during the unicorn thing that she did talk about, she did choose the right, that unicorn riddle about the would you ride the star, whatever that was. I was listening to your podcast.
That's correct.
And she did make the right thing. We need to build arcs. I know it's pouring buckets. I know, Marisa, it's crazy.
About my hair. I know.
Chris will eat all the chicken. I know he will. Thank God. Mandar. Now we're starting a new thing. You know how we have Leo Rodriguez and all that stuff, and Gina Savino where we clap. I don't know what Gina is tonight though. Maybe she's not here. We have to start Mandar Chick Magnet. So we have to go Mandar Chick Magnet.
Okay.
That's it. All right, everybody. Mandar Chick Magnet. Because everywhere I see Mandar, he's surrounded by chicks.
Wow.
That's it. Chick Magnet. And he's quite the dancer, Mandar.
Oh, really?
Does like a Bollywood dance. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. He's not messing.
I don't think I've ever Bollywood danced.
No, neither have I. But when I watch Mandar Bollywood dance, I all of a sudden want to.
Yeah.
I want to learn those, those crazy moves.
Yeah.
And he's got, but he puts a little hip hop in there too. Yeah. And he puts a little hip hop stuff. Right. That's pretty good.
Yeah, really?
Pretty close, yeah. All right, so let me see. We have 6 minutes left. I'm so glad you joined.
Yeah. Did you want to call anybody else? Have another call in or?
No, we don't have any more call-ins, but I do want to tell you
that
we
eat after the show. You're saying?
Yeah, we're gonna eat after. You're not gonna eat now.
Okay.
Because we're not done yet.
Can I talk something real quick?
Yeah, whatever you want.
5 boroughs in Jersey. That's my new project. My new movie.
What is it?
It's about a guy who gets chased through Jersey in the 5 boroughs, and that's
5 boroughs in Jersey.
And Jersey.
Oh, 5 boroughs and Jersey.
That's correct.
So it would be for 5 boroughs of New York and Jersey.
Yes.
Did you write this film?
I did.
Oh my God.
I'm writing it with Michael Perry.
Well,
I don't know if you ever heard of Michael Perry.
Of course I heard of Michael
Perry. He's a
Perry.
Miami or bust.
Yep.
And we're going to cast soon. We'll put notices out, and we're going to shoot in the springtime and hopefully submit it to the Golden Film Festival.
Oh my God.
Golden Door.
Can you give
Film
us?
Festival.
I love this. This
Like
is
it?
really
You
cool.
want it?
Yeah. No, you keep it.
You sure?
Yeah. How many you got of those shirts?
1.
No, you keep it. If you had like a box, I would take them. I would take 1, but no, you keep that. You earn that. Now listen, what is this movie about? Can you tell us a little something?
Yeah, basically Michael Perry's plays a practical joke on somebody, and they say, "Go get that guy, and I'll give you a lot of money." And Michael takes off, and he runs down into the path into Manhattan, and then
Is it like another Madcap?
Yes,
I love these are my favorites. Like
the
Cannonball
first person
Run.
Michael runs into in Hell's Kitchen is Kevin Alexander and Michael Gargani.
Oh no!
Yeah, and insane. And of course, there's a role for you.
There
a bigger
is?
role, more than one line.
Oh yeah. Well, I
Yes.
liked my role in your Miami bus.
I did.
I
but,
was
you
the
know.
crazy betting lady on the phone.
Yeah, you were at the Path too. That was the.
I was at the
Path
Pat
side.
train.
It was,
Yeah, we
Really?
shot that in 2 seconds.
We did.
That was
And
really
I'd like
fun.
to go back to the raw footage and see what we got there.
Yeah.
'Cause I know,
Anything you want.
Okay.
You know, I'll jump in on a roll anytime. I'm a big ham. Plus, I love you.
yes.
So I'll do it. I would never come into your home and touch your bobbleheads ever. Okay, so that's something that I'm not going to forget.
Lesbian, huh?
You know what? Maybe not everybody knew. And
Oh
now-
my God! Yes, everybody knew.
Maybe not everybody did. You know,
come on.
if-
You talked about Judy
listen,
so many times.
it's Bensonhurst housewife, or could go either way. I'm in the business. Anyway, oh my God, look who's here. Gina Savino. Gina Savino, everybody. Hi, Gina. We were just
She didn't
talking
watch
about
my
you.
show.
She did.
Gina really
Gina,
wants to know how big his part is. Why don't you look
Really-
between your...
stop it
I'm
right
so
now.
sorry.
Gina, let me tell you something. You're going to have to go back and watch the show because it was crazy. And Chris DiPiero was not on the show with me at all. Did it by myself, had Collins, and then he broke into my apartment.
I had keys. I had
Well,
the keys.
he has keys. I gave him keys
I
because
was just happening.
it's okay.
I was in the neighborhood.
But anyway, he was in the neighborhood.
Copping.
So listen, Washington Heights is good for many things. So we are happy that you're here. Again, the explicit. Mandar, Chick Magnet.
So sorry.
That's a new thing.
Can I say it real quick?
Yeah, you said it.
Leo Rodriguez.
That's it. And then we got Gina Savino, everybody. And now-
Savannah. Hello.
Well, we got to do something about Silvana.
We're funny.
We got
Thank you,
to.
Savannah. She's my biggest fan.
Silvana is the best.
She is.
Have you guys listened to your podcast?
Yeah.
It's really good. If you go to, by the way, and how much time we got, Jimmy?
A minute.
A minute. Thank you, Jimmy Bell of Armed Radio, armeddigitalmedia.com, Armed Radio Global. He is our engineer and producer and a wonderful guy. We appreciate you very much, Jimmy. Come back next week. Chris Shapiro, when are you starting Pizza Time again? Anytime soon?
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon. So a lot of great things are happening with Chris Shapiro. Follow him, friend him. He's my friend. Friend him. He'll accept your friend request. We love you and appreciate you. Have a wonderful week. Stay dry. And thank you for checking on our show week after week after week. We love you. Bye.